In this video, we will talk about 3 ways how you can be stronger as a highly sensitive person. Because as a highly sensitive person, you might often feel like you're weak and people don't understand you. You might get pushed aside and like, oh, we can't speak to that person because she's too sensitive. But there are actually so many important and powerful qualities that that person can have, but they need to be conscious of it. So today we will summarize 3 very good ways how you as a highly sensitive person can actually show up much stronger in your environment, in your world.
Because we've been living together for 7 years and Rafael is giving me feedback about myself, and not a lot of you have this kind of feedback in your environment, this video is very beneficial for you too, so you can start to see your qualities as well, because I didn't see it before as well. He started to point it out. So even though you don't have a partner or anybody who can appreciate you, this video will tell you how you can appreciate yourself.
Because you, as a highly sensitive person, are so important for this planet and for us as a society, because you have so many precious qualities that the majority of people just don't have.
Or they have it, but they are desensitized to them. And because we are sensitive, we know we are aware of them.
The first one, how you can really show up strongly in your environment, is communication. I have never seen a person communicate like Petra does. And the reason why she's so good at it is because she has a lot of empathy. She really considers things. She can look a few steps ahead. She sees things that might come or will most likely occur, and she can already prepare for that. And that way, she really knows what words to choose, how to communicate it to that person. She can put herself into the other person. She knows, how do I have to express this so it also arrives there, it also lands there. And she's also not somebody that just stores all the emotions down there and just goes on with her life, but you are always communicating it out. And this is so precious.
And I think that highly sensitive people are usually acting in environment as these softeners between people. So that's why we are these people who can make it softer between people. The energy is flowing more because we know we have to communicate it, and we are the ones who are doing the work.
You see things, you see like the whole picture, you see the situation, you see how people interact with each
We are
other.
too connected to other people and their energies and their dramas and so on. And sometimes it's not very good. We have to learn how to disconnect. But also, it is really beneficial for the skill of communication. I believe that a lot of highly sensitive people are very good communicators because they really know how to express everything what's happening around them. So, us highly sensitive people are usually in these roles by nature, and we have to really watch for us in these roles.
And you can't keep certain things unspoken. You have the need to express it because it's doing something within you if you don't. So it's important that you communicate it with that other person.
It's sometimes pressing you a lot, but I think it also has to do with my personality that I just can't not say it. So some people, if you are a highly sensitive person and you are keeping it stuck in you, your emotions or your feelings, you have to start to practice how to get it out, how to let it out, so it's not going to eat you inside.
And that even means sometimes that you're speaking the truth that might be uncomfortable for the people around you, but most of the time those people know that it's the truth as well, and it might take a little time to adjust to that. But it's really important to just express it. The second way how to be strong as a highly sensitive person is to be uncompromising to the things that you need in your environment. You're uncompromising to your own needs. That means that if you want to have a pitch black room for sleeping at night, you're gonna have it. You're making sure that you will have it pitch black every single night. If you have like certain foods that you can't eat, you make sure that you have it.
Yeah, you can picture David Attenborough. He's commenting you going to sleep when you're a highly sensitive being. That lady is just approaching the window, so she's putting the curtains on.
Yeah.
And she has to feel a little bit more calm, and her nervous system is now preparing for the sleeping. You know, David Attenborough. It could be called visualization,
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Like talking about us like different species. Yeah. And also, I feel that highly sensitive person, if you want to feel stronger, you have to be uncompromising with people. This is what I do, and I know it's not my strongest side, but every time I give to people a lot of chances to not disappoint me, to like my friends or anything, I give a lot of chances. But once they cross certain barrier, I am burning bridges. I just can't do it differently. As a highly sensitive being, it's just my self-defense mechanism. I just stop communicating. I am nice, I'm polite, but I am really stopping all the contact. I am not searching for people who I am not vibing or on the same frequency with, and I am choosing just being by myself more than with those people. I know it's not really the best, but if you are highly sensitive, you have to put yourself first in these things. Otherwise, you can't exist in this planet.
And a lot of ways how you know you need to take care of your body, that you don't accept certain chemicals or fabrics and all these things.
Smells.
You just know that's who I am. Like, this is crucial for me. This is non-negotiable, and I take care that I have these things no matter where I go, that I'm prepared. And it is also really beneficial if you have a family or people around you that are listening to you, that are communicating with you or in touch with you. They will pick up on these things, and they will also start changing the way they live. Those choices that you make, they know they are also better for them. So if you're eating only organic food, they know, okay, this might be also a good idea for me to do. Okay, you're not using some highly chemical softener. I might also start to use what Petra is using. And it's really important that you don't just say, I'm okay with whatever, it's all right, like just do whatever, like most of us do. We're fine with anything. No, you're uncompromising. You're not going to have that. If the room is stinky in a hotel, you're going to change it.
Yeah, I'm trying to always not push anybody to do anything. But last time when I was with my aunt in a car and she had a perfume on, I could not make it in that car with her. It was a torture. In the past, it was fine, we all used perfumes and we were having a lot of softeners, in our clothes and so on. Now it's torture. It's just improving with age, I guess, or with you become like more aware of yourself and your body. You become aware that you are like having like some animalistic self in you.
You're
You
connected to your body,
yeah.
to what the body essentially needs,
yeah.
what the body essentially can endure.
Yeah.
Because our body has been built for certain things, but we have been desensitizing them, so we can just be exposed to plastics and bad smells and all these things non-stop. But you are not going to compromise for this. And do you see how this is making you stronger? Like how this is making you show up strong in your environment?
It's really cool to be a highly sensitive person because, for example, it protects your body. You are super connected to the nature, to your body, and you are highly aware of you. I think that you can just like feel like a deer in a forest who has to be super connected to to its ears and smell and everything like that. So I feel it's natural, because this way you can protect yourself and you can feel safe, and you are made of nature and from this divine energy, and we are meant to not cover our body with chemicals, and we are not meant to put into our toilets and bathrooms poisonous things which are anyways poisoning water, and we are not meant to wash our stuff, laundry, in poisonous detergents which are anyways poisoning water and anyways poisoning the planet. So I feel that this is for something, somewhere the planet has to operate and has to have its balancing mechanisms, and it's us. And it can happen through us. So, yeah.
And this is not happening in an aggressive manner that it says, hey, everybody, listen up. This is how we are going to have it here because I need this. It's not like that. But for example, when we went to an opera together with my family, you took your earplugs with you. You know it's going to be loud. You have your earplugs. When we went to movie theater, you had your earmuffs. and you just make sure that you have what you need. Or if
Yeah.
it's getting too loud at a party with friends when you're socializing, you might just say, hey guys, it was great, I'm gonna go to bed, enjoy it, and that's it.
Mm. Because no animal would stay in a very unpleasant environment. It's us people. We think we are crazy by having certain needs like darkness or, normal fresh air or quiet. And we think that it's something not normal with us when we are requiring to be in peace and quiet. But we are connected to nature. Our
Mm-hmm.
animalistic self, if I'm saying it correctly, animalistic, I don't think it's bad. I think that we are just really more grounded. I know it sounds funny, but it is like that.
Yes.
And the third way how to be strong as highly sensitive being is that we are highly adaptable. I love to use the adaptable because we are really highly sensitive people, and all of us is actually all people are highly adaptable, but we are doing it very consciously because we are so aware of our body and of what doesn't make us
Environment.
feel good and the environment. We can predict, hey, there's gonna be noise in the movie theater. I will take my earplugs. I will be fine. I'll be a very pleasant person to be around.
Mm-hmm.
Or there'll be so many people, and I know that I have to be there for a certain period of time, and then I have to leave because it doesn't make me feel good. It makes me feel drained, as every animal would feel drained. None of the animals would gather somewhere, listen to the loud music, and then be so super thriving. That's not possible. I can't imagine any deer or any bird like that.
Mm-hmm.
They like their space.
And you see how adapting is a very important word because nature has been adapting ever since it existed. The generations of the animals, they start to evolve and they adapt to changes in the environment. It's something that animals are already naturally really good at. And um, people like me who are sometimes a little bit desensitized and who are not very conscious of our bodies, of our biology, our environment, we don't adapt. So this is a basic function of nature for its entire existence.
Mm-hmm. So, if I'm saying we are highly adaptable, it is also used as a very big plus and very big minus because sometimes we forget about ourselves and then we can just be a little bit directed into ways which we don't agree with, but our body reminds us, right? You know that. If we are highly adaptable, and we are connected to the nature, we are able to see, for example, hey, we are having so much light, so much artificial light. It doesn't make me feel good. I need darkness at night. I need less lamps. For example, when I go to the supermarket, I use my hat, like baseball hat, because the blinking doesn't make my eyes feel good. Some people could go away from supermarket and then they can say, I don't feel good, I have a headache or something. And I said to our neighbor, actually, use a baseball hat. And she's all the time going now shopping with a baseball hat because she's like, you have to patent this because, I can be in a
Because the
store.
light, the artificial light, is blinking
Yeah.
millions or thousands of times
Yeah.
per second, and the brain filters it out, but it takes a lot of energy from
Yeah.
us to continuously filter
Yeah.
out these little breaks.
Yeah, because if you put your phone on slow motion, you will see the breaks. And our picture when we go to the store, it's like blended. It's like you see just continuous picture, but it's dark light, and these blinking our brain filters out, and it's really hard job. For example, and there is a lot of these things which we do as highly sensitive people. We are adaptable. We find what makes us bad, what makes us feel bad, and then we make some workaround or
Mm-hmm.
make up things which will allow us to coexist in this
Yes, you make it
environment.
work. Like,
Yeah.
for example, you're living in a huge mansion and then you're put all of a sudden in a tiny room to live. You're going to be able to make it really livable. You're going to be able to adjust and adapt to that. You will not be filled with resentment for being in something new. You will know how you can change things, how you can make it really livable, how you can really feel comfortable in there.
He's referring to when we moved from my father's place where we started to make our YouTube videos, and we stayed there with our dog Luna. And this place is under reconstruction, and it's a huge place where we had to walk really long time until we made it to kitchen and back, and it was quite a huge place. And we moved into tiny room where we have all our stuff, you know, and the space is very limited. We still can make it nice and can make it like pleasant to be anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's just necessary that we are aware what we need and we cope with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because there's actually not much that we need. Like our body doesn't need much. We need warmth, shelter, food, and you're making sure that you have those basic things, which are essential.
Yeah, good air. Good air.
Yeah.
Quiet.
And then you're super adaptable anywhere. So this was the third way how to be really strong as a highly sensitive person. Share with us down in the comments if you like this video, if we should make more videos like this. And if you would like to share some more time with us, we also have this video here for you.
Because we want to share more time with you. We like this to do with you.